How many of us have said when we were growing up, I will not do what my dad, when my mom is doing? And you end up when you're an adult doing exactly, if not worse, than what they did. Hello, it's Viv here. Welcome to Win Pillow Talk. Today we'll be talking about the spirits we are attracted to. You know, the other video we talked about us being spirits and how unforgiveness is a spirit. And how until you dig deep, you will actually walk in unforgiveness by just doing lip service and thinking, by you just saying, I've forgiven them, it's okay. I'm going to share something with you. I remember growing up, I remember being beaten for being naughty. I wasn't really naughty, but you know, my mom was a disciplinarian, my dad was a perfectionist. So, and I told myself, when I ever have kids, I will never beat my kids. I will, yeah, I will never ever. And then I grew up, got married, had kids. Ha ha! Did I beat them? No, I didn't. No, of course I disciplined them. I didn't realize that was beating, but I disciplined them. But not as hard as I was disciplined. And when I saw that I was disciplining my kids that way, I thought, wow. I remember my mom beating me, and I said, I will not do the same for my kids. And now I'm disciplining them that way. So I changed. I deliberately changed. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to have more conversation with them. So we can talk about everything. And everything, really. And if you ask my kids, even in a quiet, they'll tell you. There's certain things that we started saying it when they could talk. Why am I sharing this with you? You know, I had a very good friend, and I'm not going to mention names because some of you may know him. I've already given the clue by saying it's a him. He was sharing a story how he grew up and how he saw the way his mother was being treated, and how when he grew up, the way the dad treated the mom, he didn't quite like it. And when he grew up, he will definitely not treat the wife like that. He would probably take the wife to another level, fullness of love, fullness of everything. Anyway, cut a long story short. He got married. Actually, he's doing worse than what his father did. Why? Because that spirit, we are spirits. And so the spirit that sits in your house moves from generation to generation. We all grew up, we all heard Auntie so-and-so and Uncle so-and-so didn't talk. They fought. And their kids are not close to our kids, and our kids are not close to, and they move from generation to generation. And you guys are meant to be cousins. You guys are meant to be nieces and nephews. But then you're not talking because Auntie so-and-so and Uncle so-and-so had a fight, or Auntie so-and-so and Auntie so-and-so had a fight. And it's moved from generation to generation. And if somebody really asks you, why aren't you speaking to your cousin? You really don't have any good reason why you don't. It may have happened to Auntie so-and-so, fifth generation, even third generation. Why are you carrying the unforgiveness of Auntie so-and-so into your present day? And you guess what? Satan knows that you walk in unbelief, you walk in unforgiveness, and that spirit rests mightily in your house. And so what happens? It moves from generation to generation. By the time you and your brother or you and your sister have an argument, it's become a full-blown fight. A full-blown unforgiveness that I'm never going to talk to you. I'm going to stop my children from talking to you. I'm not even going to... And it moves. But you're meant to be sisters. You're meant to be family. I'm going to share this with you. The Bible reminds us that God loved the world, that he himself started it with a family. Jesus came in through a family. If God did not appreciate families, he would have just shown up as he did with Adam, that he had no family. We just knew Adam was created by God. But we knew Jesus came, and we knew Jesus' mom. Even the believers and unbelievers, we all know the stories. Whether we want to believe in or not, you believe in something. Okay, I believe in God. You also believe that there is no God. So you believe in something. So all of us believe in different things. When you have traveled the way and you see that things are not the way you see. Things are not what you think they should be. Logic will tell us, change what you're thinking. Change the way you're doing something. You know, we can't pretend. We can't always move from one generation to another, repeating the same errors, doing the same things. If my husband starts to beat me, if I start to beat my husband, if I start to cheat on my husband, even though he knows or doesn't know, if my husband starts to cheat on me, whether I know or I don't know, guess what? Somebody knows. And the person who knows is more important. There are two people actually who know. Satan knows and God knows. And what happens? My children will carry that spirit in them. Whether you want to believe me or not. If you think I'm lying, look in your family. See the spirit your father, your mother carried, that you will also carry. Why? Because you're a spirit. There are no two ways about it. You're a spirit. Whether you want to believe in God, if you're not believing in God, you're believing in Satan, period. You're believing in something. Even the unbelievers believe or not believing. So we all believe in something. So the only two kingdoms, you fall in one or the other. But the choice, and that's the beauty, the choice is yours. You know, we all what this series we're trying to do is see how we can pass on to the next generation a better way of living, a better way of doing something from the inside out. The world we live in has taught us so much on how to look at the outside. So we don't spend our time, I don't spend my time, or the team will not talk about the outside a lot, because check out my hair. I didn't like my hair, I have a weave. If I don't like my eyebrows, I can go and put a new set of whatsoever. If I don't like my boobs, I can increase the size or decrease the size. So the world has taught us on how we can look at the outside, but we are more interested in the spirits that we carry from the inside that have significant impact on you and the world that you live in. We all want to marry these wonderful men. We all want to marry these gorgeous women, not only from the outside, from the inside. And it starts with you, because you can only give what you have. And if what you have is not working for you, whether you believe or don't want to accept that you believe, change it so we can have a different result. So me and you can pass on to the next generation a better way of doing something, a better way of life, a better way than we received from our parents, because they took it so far of what they had in them. You need to increase your game from where your mother stopped, from where your father stopped, to say what, okay, they showed me love. I'm going to show my children bigger, a better love than they did. I'm going to show my wife, I'm going to show my husband, treat my husband like the king that he's supposed to be treated. I'm going to treat my wife like the princess she's supposed. I'm going to treat my friends like the sisters I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to be there. Pray for them, stand for them when they're falling, direct them, hold them, support them unconditionally. Not based on condition. Not being my friend because you're taking something from me. Not being my friend because you want me and you to hang around. But loving me. For not even giving you anything, but for who I am. Join us as we dig deep in this series and looking at how we move away from unforgiveness, how we actually detox that spirit that we carry, because it's a powerful spirit. That spirit alone can stop you from arriving at the blessings that you and me are meant to walk into. Join us as we dig deep. If you want to be a part of our videos, if you want to join us, please inbox us, send us your videos, and we and the team will look into it and probably invite you to come and have a chat with us and see what you have to offer to the world. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. engage with us, check our website, follow us on social media, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.